Alright, good morning everybody. I'm FFXIV and I'm back with Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. In particular, we have the Heavensturn event, basically the New Year's event for 2025. And I know that we get a cute and adorable little Ronka clone minion thing, and so I'm really excited to see how it ties into the festivities. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Oh shoot, hold on, I have my wrong settings on. Give me a sec. Testing, testing. Okay, this should be better. I'm not blasting your eardrums now. Okay, sorry about that. Let's swap back over here. I had my Switch settings on instead of my PS5 settings. So this should be better now. But yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead with the Heavensturn event and see what this entails and how we get that cute little minion. So, let's go. And we have to talk to the Heavensturn. We got these snowmen all around. Yep, there he is, the Great White Tsuchinoko. Delightfully squidgy and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot. Let's go. So let's see, we have Heavensturn trivia. And the Heavensturn wishes to test your knowledge of Heavensturn customs. Oh, I'm probably not going to do too well then. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer, perchance? Yes, I am. Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Heavensturn, and along with my fellow delegates, have come to these shores that we might share our Heavensturn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our peoples mark the turning of one year to the next, but how we do so differs in a few key respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 chose one of their number to guide the realm through the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hebi, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the Hebi emerges anew, time and time again, after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessings, my fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Oh. Participants will wend their way snake-like through the city streets and answer questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. I have bid my sisters, the three Heavensturn, await their charges. I have bid my sisters, the three Heavensturn, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa. Oh, she's asleep. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test, and rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up on good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? Yes, you have. This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish can't talk today. You may also wish to speak with the Heavensturn and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the blue heavy Yoriki. You will find her a short distance north of here. Pray shed your misgivings and venture forth. Okay. Well, let's talk to the Heavensturn.
Good morrow to you, my lord. I am the Heavensturn, a member of a far eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask.
I come seeking knowledge.
Say no more. Pray, listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Heavy, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Heavy are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Heavy in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers, above the rest, and that is the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko, luck-giver supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sighting of the real serpent have all but ceased.
Oh, okay. Guess that's it. Well, let's go. You look ready to go. The bracing ocean air, the hustle and the bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. You look more ready to, like, attack or something. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you, slithery trivia trial contender. Let's see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hebi? Fair fortune. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular known to lavish extra helpings of luck on those who encounter it, the Tsuchinoko. Where other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hebi Yoriki, down by the Drowning Wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the slithery trivia trial. Okay. I think this Tsuchinoko is also what Dunsparce, the Pokemon, is based off of, as well as the Dunsparce. Let's see. No, not here. Are we... Nope, nope, it's outside. Ah, here we go. I rarely come this way. By the Kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. 'Tis enough to send you dizzy. Ah, give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as to what that might be? White snakes. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare mystical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive Great White Tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to the lucky serpent in the hope of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but a fable these days. Anyway, you just have one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red Hebi Yoriki. Okay. Down here, it looks like. Ah, what heavenly smells! I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you've heard about how we Far Easterners used to revere the Great White Tsuchinoko, right? Yes? I'm guessing my sister also told you how there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heavensturn. Any ideas to what they might have turned to? Rice cakes. Eggs, a moogle. Nope, it's rice cakes. Rice cakes. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised the Eorzean would even have an inkling. Color me surprised. Or, impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensturn and Hingashi are rock hard. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the Great White Tsuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia Trial. Thanks for taking part. Yay! We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll be all yours in a matter of moments. Hold on, Blast! I could have sworn we had plenty left. No present? No prize? Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister's gonna be livid. It's so cute looking. Oh, there seems there was one left after all. Phew. Sorry about that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and, it's impertinent to even ask, I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the Hebibugyo, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you? Sure. Much obliged. May the Kami guide you. Okay, back we go. I'll take it via Ether Shard, or Ethernet Shard. Oh. The lone little tangerine or orange there. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and asked you to report this fact to me in her stead? Clearly my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincere apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Ah, what have we here? Did you perchance drop your prize?
What? It's alive!
Mochi! Mochi!
Oh, it's F-Scree.
Huh? But by the kami! Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day! What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is! But I must say, it is passing strange that the Great White Tsuchinoko should appear in Eorzea of all places. Perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail. Perhaps you would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey? Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the Great White Tsuchinoko choose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you.
Aww.
Mochi!
Oh, it even made the rain stop.
Before I forget, I should point out that omikuji are available to draw for the rest of the Heavensturn season. It might prove to be a delightful distraction ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the Great White Tsuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebi guide you on the path of fortune till the heavens turn once again. The Far Eastern Omikuji-shi is offering his services for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year. Speak with him to see what fortune has in store for you after your rendezvous with the Great White Tsuchinoko.
The Great White Serpent of Squidge. Oh. Well, we must get this. Delightfully squidgy and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot. Well, yes, we're going to summon him. We're going to add him to one of my favorites, too. There he is. Yep, right in line after the others. Add to favorites. Initially thought to be a mere ornament, the Hebi Bugio, was just as surprised as you were when the squat, snake-like creature began to move of its own accord. Revered in the Far East as a serpentine bringer of luck, it must have wriggled on board a ship bound for the shores of Limsa.
Mochi!
The Great White Tsuchinoko. Summon. There he is. Oop. So what's your special little animation? I poke you. Poke, poke. Anything?
He just bounces and turns into a little rice cake ornament. That's cute. Okay, let's go. Let's get our fortune told for us. Greetings, my friend. I deal in omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Sure. You may draw as many times as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Okay. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Shake, 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 shake. What did we get? Fair fortune. Thou shalt experience moderate fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Gather 9 enemies and embark upon a journey to remember. Relationships. Share without reservation. Thy virtues will be rewarded. Prosperity. Wealth lieth in the seas and skies. Send forth vessels to explore. Oh, actually, I'm doing that now. Conflict. For strength thou wantest not. Thou needest but breathe as one with thine enemies, or allies. Favor. Be steadfast like unto the keeper, and thou shalt not be led astray. Yes, close the window. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Alright, you're supposed to like tie it up afterwards. Oh, it's you two again. Oh, for the love of... Just look at the bleeding thing already. Anything else? What about you two? Papa, they said there'd be prizes. I suppose we could give it a go together. Okay. Oh, I'm almost too scared to look at my fortune. Ah, that's what I missed. Azure-furred rabbit. Estinian, is this you? The fable the delegates speak of resembles the snake worship once prevalent in my birthplace. Of course, the people ultimately turned against their guardian serpent and came to... Oh, no, this is, the snake auspice, I think. Of course, the people ultimately turned against their guardian serpent and came to view me as nothing more than a malevolent beast. It heartens me to see that the Great White Tsuchinoko still inspires awe and reverence. Perhaps its own abundant fortune saved it from a similar fate to mine. Aww. Who else is out here? Are these the sisters? Let's go see the sights. Forget that, I'm hungry. Now, be civil. Aw, you're cute. Anybody else hiding around here? Oh, Chloe! What are you doing here, Chloe? You're a long way from home. Chloe used to think that snakes were awful, squirmy, scaly beasts, but thanks to those fellows from the Far East, I think I've had a change of heart. Apparently, there's this one serpent, the Great White Tsuchinoko, that's almost impossible to find. Though Chloe bets with all the adventuring you do, you'll come across it sooner or later. You've already come across paths with it? That's incredible. Aw, she's adorable. Okay, I think that's probably it. Wait, who are you? Oh, you're a real person. Okay. Do you got anything else to say afterwards? Having seen the real thing, I must concede that the ancient depictions of the Great White Tsuchinoko are surprisingly accurate, especially when you consider how seldom the creature was encountered. Nonetheless, the old scrolls and inscriptions don't quite convey just how squidgy it is. That isn't to say we shouldn't be thankful for all those honest chroniclers who committed the Serpent's Tail to parchment over the years. Indeed, it is an honor to have helped further the legend of such a fortuitous creature. Mochi Daikon? What do you have to say?
Well met. You're speaking with the Mochi Daikon. I must say it's a delight to see all the interest this event has generated. And I heard all about your encounter with the Great White Tsuchinoko. How auspicious. Ah, I don't suppose I could interest you in some advent cakes. They can't compete with the squidgy serpent itself when it comes to fortune, but they're a good deal luckier than your average treat, that's for sure.
Okay, and what are you selling over here? You got Zoni, advent cakes, Oriental New Year's meal. Get one of those. Springtide fan stand, wall mounted. Oh, nice. I think I'll get 2 of those. Okay. Oh, wait, who's over here? Resplendent rabbit. I have something to show you, Averick. Behold this white Tsuchinoko ornament I just won moments ago. See how it gleams with the same splendorous white as my fur? I cannot help but feel a keen sense of affinity. Suffice it to say, the ornament shall have pride of place in my humble abode. I trust you will treat your newfound friend with the same reverence. Resplendent. Who are you? Oh, are you supposed to be the White Tiger? In which case I gave you a terribly wrong voice. What the? I don't know what I just heard. Okay. Miss anybody else? I think you're just normally here. Yeah. Any other auspices in hiding around here? I think you're usually here. Okay. Don't see anybody out of the ordinary.
Oh, it's an angry snowman.
What's the
Mad because small, angry at tall.
comes to mind? I feel kind of bad for this snowman. He's like hiding out aside from the family portrait. Anybody down there? No. Okay. Well, I think that's it for the event, and that's really all I had. Oh wait, there's Rowena. What's she doing over here? Wonderful, that's correct. Got some time before my next meeting. Figured I'd give this slithery trivia trial a shot. Heard there's a lucky little something waiting at the end of the quiz too. Claiming something bestows good fortune. Well, that's hardly something you can prove, right? But folks have been lining up to get their hands on a prize. Which got me thinking. Clearly there's a demand for lucky bits and bobs, If I get the word out that my goods magically help with money woes, or something to that effect, people will happily hand over an extra gil or two. I'll be raking it in. Maybe if I go back to the other locations, somebody else will be there. Let's find out. Pudding Way. Oh, I'm so glad I came over here. What are you guys doing here? This is tough.
Those Far Eastern rice cakes look absolutely delightful. Apparently they're hard as pebbles, though. I was expecting something squidgier, if I'm completely honest with you. I also heard about a scrumptious treat called rice pudding. All these rice-based delicacies. It's an exciting new frontier of dessert discovery.
Aw. These guys are adorable. Okay, well, let's see who's at the last one then. Come on, Great White Tsuchinoko, let's go. I see somebody there. Oh, but are they still out? Ah, surprised we're running low again. Aw, that's it. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in next time. Don't really know when the next time will be. Let's see. I've done my custom deliveries for this week to Nitawikwe. Looks like I got another 2 weeks or so to... Wait, that'd be maybe 1, 2... Yeah, I think 2 weeks before I finish that up. Usually there's not too much story to do it to go along with that. But again, if there is, I'll see if I can stream it. It'll be really short though. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So a belated Happy New Year's, everybody. And see you all next time, probably whenever the next patch comes around. I hope we can continue streaming more of Dragon Quest Monsters and probably Infinity Nikki as well in the future. But in about 3 days, Amphorius comes to Honkai Star Rail. So I'll probably be spending some time on that too. So, yep. So have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. See ya.